Hey, what's up, Coach? Welcome back to the podcast. If you've been enjoying our episodes recently, make sure and leave us some reviews here on iTunes. When you leave us a review, I will hook you up with our ebook and video series called the Startup Sports Business Academy. It is a $97 program on our website, and I will hook you up with that program for free. When you leave us a review and you send me your review, send me a screenshot of it on Instagram, just shoot me a direct message, and within 48 hours of you doing that, I will hook you up with the program. Now, in today's episode, it's going to be the opposite of what you probably think with business cards, and I'm here to set the story straight. So back in 2009, 2010, there was this website, and it's still around. It's called vistaprint.com. I thought when I first launched my business, I was like, oh, well, I need to have business cards. That's what business people do. I need to go get a business card, and I don't know how to make them, so I went to Vistaprint, and I saw that they were, I think it was like 250 cards for like $12. I was like, wow, that is awesome. So I bought a bunch of cards, and I also bought it was like a magnet that I stuck to my car that it said Nabers Soccer Academy, and it had my phone number, my cell phone number. So you could probably imagine how many like prank calls and texts I got just from sitting at stoplights and stuff like that. And I was thinking, well, I want to get more exposure. I need these business cards. I need this magnet on my car. And ultimately, I did get more exposure by having that magnet on my car. It wasn't hurting me. And these business cards, though, this is where I got caught up. I thought by me having business cards, that would help me grow my business. By me passing those out, I thought that I would get new clients. But here's what happens, all right? And put yourself in the position of parents. Let's say you see me out at the field or at the park or at the courts, wherever you conduct business. And I'm a trainer, and I approach you, and we start talking, and I give you my card. Well, if you're a parent and you get my card, the first thing you're going to do is stick it in your pocket, and you might stick it in your wallet. And then when the game is done or when practice is over, you're going to take Jimmy, who's your son. Y'all are going to either go out to eat or you're going to go home and eat dinner, whatever it is. And you're not going to be thinking about me because although I gave you my card, it's sitting in a spot where you're probably going to forget about it. And this is what happened for the first year of my business. I would hand out these cards like it was candy, but I wasn't collecting information from those who I was giving the cards to. So you can see the problem there. I was giving out tons of cards, but nothing was happening. No one was calling me. And I started to realize, well, wait, why am I just giving these cards away? These cards are not helping me. What I need to do is I need to think about how is this process set up? How is this going to be something that I have control of? And I realized, well, I need to get phone numbers and email addresses from parents. Well, how am I going to do that in a face-to-face conversation? Well, instead of me giving them my information, I would look at the parents and say, hey, I'd love to call you and set up a time to chat. What's your phone number? It's a very simple transition. Instead of me giving them my card, which allows them to throw my card away, not think about what I'm doing, and it takes forever for me to wait for them to get back to me. Instead of doing that, I would get their phone number, and I would text them right there in front of them. And think about it this way. I know most guys probably listen to this podcast, and it'd be similar if you're a girl that listens to it. To me, it doesn't matter. But let's say you met someone and you really want to see them again. Are you going to give them your business card, or are you going to get their phone number? Right? And oftentimes as coaches, we try to just do the most business savvy thing, which is let's give them our business card. And I can promise you, if you're doing that and it hasn't worked, there's a reason why it hasn't worked. It's because of everything that I just explained. So instead of giving our information away, we want to collect the data from the parents. And it's a very simple tweak. And if you can come away with 3 to 5 new phone numbers every week or every day, you'll never have a shortage of clients. And this is something that most coaches in our mastermind program, this is what they do. They are constantly collecting data. They are constantly making phone calls, and they're following up with those parents that they met because they have their number instead of them just giving out business cards. So will business cards help you? I don't know, maybe, but you're going to be relying on those parents that you give it to get back to you, and you're going to be on their time. It's better to be in control of the situation where you can follow up with these parents because you have their information. That's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the episode, if this helps you out, if you've listened to some of our other episodes, we have hundreds of episodes here on our podcast. Also have a lot of content on our YouTube channel. If you feel like this is beneficial, if it's been helping you out, make sure and leave us a review. Again, I will hook you up with a free copy of our book, The Startup Sports Business Academy. I will hook that up once you send me a review here on iTunes and send me a screenshot of the review on Instagram, and I will hook it up. That's it for the podcast. I'll see you tomorrow.